Okay, so I'm ready to tackle this and make the changeover from the warm clothes to the cold clothes. I get asked regularly, how do I do this whole transition thing, because people know how small my closet is and that I only have 40 hangers going at a time. So if you're interested in that, these next few stories are going to be all about that. If not, just swipe on to the next story. Just remember though, what I'm going to show you is personal to my style and to my taste. So you do you, right? This is not about me telling you what I think you should do. Not at all. This is me sharing with you what I do. And if you get some tips, then awesome. And if not, I'm sure your system works great for you. So you do you, I'll do me. I'm gonna start from this view. This is, welcome to my dog. As soon as there's clothes laying anywhere, I'm talking about you, right? As soon as there's clothes anywhere, she's like, oh, that's my new spot to lay down. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna show you a few pieces that I keep in my closet all year round. In my opinion, these are 4 seasons out of the year type items. I think I have around 20 of them, but I'm only gonna show you a handful just to give you an idea of what stays. So once I know the items I'm gonna keep for the next season that we're moving into, I just start going through the clothes and grabbing ones that are clearly from the season that we're leaving. So in this case, everything here is lightweight, light fabric. They're not items I'm gonna wanna have access to in the cold weather. So all of those hangers are getting put away in storage. Okay, inevitably at this stage of the process, I come across items that I never wore over the summertime as I'm emptying out my closet to put things away. So I do one of two things when I come across an item like that. If I really don't like it anymore, I get rid of it. If I think I really like it and I just wonder why I never wore it or whatever, I will hold on to it for one more season. I'll pack it up with all the other summer clothes over there. I'll take it downstairs to the basement, and next year, if I don't wear it, then I'll get rid of it. So that part of the process is done. That only took a handful of minutes. It's no big deal. Honestly, it's not a big deal to switch out the seasons. The thing that I don't like is now I have this little pile here of my new winter clothes, and they're all wrinkly. See, because when you take it out of the box, it's wrinkly and linty, and so sometimes I just hang them up. Well, this is what I do. I hang them up first, and then if it's clearly not something that's just gonna fall out, then I will either throw them in the dryer. You do that too, right? I will avoid ironing at all costs. At all costs, I will avoid ironing. So my first go-to is to throw them in the dryer, and then if it's something that's really delicate, dry clean. I will opt to get it dry cleaned over ironing it. It's true. It really is true. I don't like ironing. And usually that works. Usually those two things work and it gets rid of all the wrinkles, but still, that's the only reason I don't like this. All the wrinkled clothes. Okay, I get it. First world problems. Totally. I'm so blessed that I even have clothes that I can swap out for seasons. And I mean that sincerely. Okay, so on to this part. Like I said, I've already brought up my clothes from downstairs that are coming up here for fall and winter. And you can see I have a very, very neutral palette. It's black and white and gray, and that's it. What I have left in the closet, there is some off-white and like ivory, there's some mustard yellow, and there is some blush pink. So I do have a little bit of color, but you know guys, I'm all about black. I just love black and gray, and that's how I roll. Let's talk for a moment about what I have for every season. So you may have seen some posts before about little black dress. I have a little black dress for every season. So I just brought 2 of them up for fall and winter. And I just packed one up. I'm gonna keep the other one, the other little black dress that I had up here for the summertime. I'm gonna keep it here for the fall. I think it might work in the fall and winter because the fabric, and I had just bought it in the summer. So I will have 3 black dresses in my fall and winter. So in addition to having a little black dress for every season, oh, that's my 3 winter ones here. Plain long sleeve, cotton, a kind of like a turtleneck bodycon dress and a black leather sleeveless one. Okay, so in addition, I also have white button-up Oxford shirts. See, this is the cool thing about when you start discovering more about your style is you realize what you want to have in every season. So I just packed up a short sleeve white button-up and a really thin long sleeve button-up that I wore all summer. And I'll be replacing those with this guy. He's long sleeve and crispy. Hear that? Love it. But he will definitely have to be dry cleaned before I will even attempt to wear him. And because I'm a lover of black, my black t-shirt stays in my closet all year round. It's one of the pieces that never gets packed away. And then I also bring up some long sleeve black shirts because I love all things black, guys. What can I say? Well, I don't really talk about this much, if at all, on here, but about, I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago, I gained about 10 pounds and it's just stayed with me. This is my new me. And so now that I'm unpacking some of my winter clothes, I'm like, I should try some of this stuff on to make sure that it still fits. And like, definitely these are not going to be worn at all. All right, I'm entering a whole new world now, guys. So whenever women have asked me, what do I do about clothes if I'm in between sizes or I'm trying to lose weight or I have 2 different size wardrobes, you know, in my closet, what do I do? And I always encourage them, if they're actively working at losing weight, keep the smaller size. But if they're not, don't fill up your closet with clothes that you actually can't wear. How discouraging is that? So I'm gonna take my own advice. I'm gonna hold on to these for one more season. And if they don't fit me this time next year, sayonara, black pants. They're gonna join the summer clothes pile. They're gonna get packed away. And that makes me think I should probably try on my leather pants and maybe 2 of those little black dresses, because if they're too tight. Okay, well these are still just as tight as always. Black leggings that look like leather. I love them. I almost always wear them with a long shirt or even longer. So these are gonna stay because they fit the way leggings are supposed to. Okay, I'm good with this one too. This is my favorite black dress. I'm sure I've vlogged about this dress, guys, like, I don't know how many times. Love this little black dress. So comfortable. Looks great with running shoes or dressed right up. I'm glad it still fits. Okay, I'm 2 for 2 here. Although this one definitely I can feel is a little more snug than it used to be. I picked this one up at H&M probably like 6 years ago or 7 years ago for 12 bucks. And I love it. It's just another really great option to wear with sneakers and a baseball hat, or throw something like a long duster over it and wear it with heels. And it's like wearing a t-shirt. So I mean, you can't go wrong. Alright, so that's it. Fall and winter 2018/19 ready to go. And then for those asking, my shoes are already in here. I keep them in here all year round, other than my sandals. Those ones are at the front door. So that's it. Now I just got to take these piles of clothes behind me and shove them into the little trunk that I keep them in until next spring. And out of everything that I brought up, it looks like only 2 things have to be dry cleaned. So it's not that big of a deal. If you want to learn a little bit more about the 40 hanger closet, then you can click on the link in my profile and download the 40 hanger closet for free. I think you're gonna love it. It's full of tips and tricks and walks you right through how to edit your wardrobe, how to discover your own style, and how to carefully curate a wardrobe that you look and feel great in.